Yes. Welcome to FYF. Fuck your feelings, bitch. Shout out to everybody also listening to chat now. Shout out to James Hanna. Everybody read Bean Pie. It's my grandmother's 91st birthday yesterday. Everybody said what's up. All the females I used to touch. Hey, how y'all doing?
She didn't even say year to start it off. Anyhow, man, today is my mama's birthday, man. Happy birthday, Nidra.
Hey, what's going on,
She says she's 50. I'm telling you, I've seen her birth certificate.
I'ma holler at you tomorrow, girl.
Say August 7th, 1962.
I got on shorts.
She should be 49, but she told me the doctor mixed the doctor mixed up the years.
Right down there.
She was born in August. There's no way the doctor mixed up the years.
Name
mixed up in January, maybe late December.
I like to spell your name out while I'm hitting you from the back.
This nigga's a clown.
Old Nidra. N-E-D-R-A.
His mama, man. I don't even want to talk about his mama.
Anywho, since my mom is a virgin, I was born by the angel Gabriel. We're going to skip right over that part. And we're going to talk about this in my topic. So, this nigga has the most ringtones in the world. Everyone's seen Show Me Your Whole Facts. So, it's like an addendum. You know what I'm saying? I got people hitting me up like, yo, what if your girl doesn't show you the whole facts and you can't Google them shits? Then what do? I'm going to give you surefire steps to point out if your girl's hoe.
You can Google the whole facts?
Oh yeah, you can Google the whole
facts. I gotta go. I'll be back.
What's your name? I'm sorry, this camera.
I gotta go.
No.
Can I change it?
Yeah. Motherfuckers come with VIN numbers. Anywho.
Cause man, I didn't Go ahead.
What's your name again? No, I'm joking. Okay, they need you. Anywho, if your girl say shit like this, you know what I'm saying? So, yesterday I had the funniest feeling. What happened? This nigga in this blue car kept riding up on me and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like he know me. Did he? Come to find out he had my panties in his back seat from 2 years ago. What kind of shit? What? Only things like that happen to hoes. You know what I'm saying? The strangest things like, guess what? I went for this job interview. Did you get the job, baby? Well, come to find out the nigga from HR, we used to fuck 5 years ago, then he got mad because I fucked his friend, which is his balls. Shit like that. Only hoes get caught up in like whole triangles and shit like that. Like, well, when I went to the store, I used to get free chips from the nigga that used to ring me up. Cause I sucked his dick. But he started giving me free chips cause I started fucking the meat man because I need more meat in my house. Hoes fuck for things in the house, they fuck for car payments, they fuck for video games for their kids, bed bunks, all types of crazy shit.
Like, bed bunks.
That's right, Chuck. Not the actual bed, but they need the bump shit. They need that shit.
They need them tools.
Right. You're like, I lost them.
You know, cause you can tell, cause you can hang your head like, I want, $30 for this. And they start off like, I do this. Right. It saved $30.
You start saying shit about costs, be like, yeah,
in my head, the calculator, I guess when you see, he used to head, right on it. Head. You gotta tell me twice.
Start saying, I had this thing like, yeah, I'm selling my TV, it's 40 inches, it's a HD TV 1080p, whatever. How much it costs? I'm like, it costs, I'm just selling it for $350. She started, well, maybe if I could, fuck you for 3 days.
I can give you $350 worth.
Maybe. No, stop. Hoes use their vagina as coupons and some shit like that. Like, well, this meat costs $3.95 a pound. My pussy is 3 pounds. I fuck you 95 times to make up for the extra. Shit like that. No. If you go into Walmart with your girl and she start waving to about 9 out of 10 cashiers.
Hey Daryl, hey Ricky, hey James,
and they all real.
I ain't met you yet.
Yeah. And she said shit like that. I ain't met him yet. Yet, meaning she's planning on getting groceries for free by fucking. She's a hoe. Hoes just have shit, you ask them, they'll never know the price of shit. Why? Because they ain't paying for shit. Like, how much was those shoes? I don't know, some nigga bought them. How much was your gas bill last month? I don't know, this nigga paid.
Name in your phone you don't see regular. Like, who was Rufus?
Yeah.
Who was Milton?
Why you got
this with a Q?
Why you got this nigga in your phone named King Ricky? Is he a part of the game? No. That's just what they call him on his block. What block that? You stay on the same block as him? You mean Richard? Yes. How you think I got these Daytons? That's whole tendencies and shit like that. If a hoe never wants to meet your mother, I'm for real. This is serious.
If she smashed Pastor Troy, not the rapper, the actual pastor at the church, it's over, man. Just keep it moving.
She fucking into getting to heaven, shit like that is just crazy. But seriously, if you be like, yeah, it's my mom's birthday, I want you to roll with me, you know what I'm saying, my family gonna be there, I want you to meet them. She said shit like that, I ain't ready for that. Like, what you mean you ain't ready for that? No, you want me to meet your mama. Why are they scared to meet mamas? Because mamas have a whole radar. They can pick that shit up from miles away.
Sure.
I'm telling you, if your girl meets your mama and your mama shake her hand like this, shake her hand. Like that, she a hoe.
Or your mama do this and she never do it.
High five me.
Yeah. She do the half hug.
She do the handshake and do the right thing. You're like, right, this is
She's a hoe. If your mother never wants to know her name and just call her baby girl, Missy Ann, some shit like that, she's a hoe. Mama don't want to know hoes. Mama really don't like to meet hoes.
Mamas got radar. They got whole radar. They got klepto radar. You ever take a chick to the house and your mom just
my grandfather has that. My grandfather has that. True story. I left this girl in my room. I went to the bank. I said, Granddad, I'm about to go to the bank. He said, where that girl at? I said, she in the room. Don't leave her in the room. I'm like, why not? She got stealing eyes. She has stealing eyes. She got stealing eyes. Those doorknobs are made of copper. She knows these things.
You in your room, can't get out.
This bitch cased the whole joint. I go back to the room like, well,
you gotta bring the news to
I'm sorry, but you can't stay here while I go to the bank. She like, why not? My granddad think, my granddad said you got stealing eyes. She gonna say, so just because I went to jail for stealing some few dresses from Marshalls back in 1999, I got stealing eyes. Your granddad judgmental as hell. I didn't even know that about that bitch. He was right. I left, that bitch had my socks, shoes, and shirt. Said she was packing me an extra bag. I wouldn't even spend the night.
In my own house?
Yes, right. Bitch, why you got my shit backed up? You spending the night, right? Bitch, I live here. What you doing?
You got it out of my drawer.
And I know some people are looking like, he's saying the word be a lot. I'm not saying it because I don't know their name.
Wait.
Son.
Before you explain, I gotta. Have you read my book? Some character, he creates another character named Chris. I want y'all to meet the inspiration. I ain't even bothered to change the name. Right. This is Chris, got it.
That's right, son.
Please, I lived through this thing. Like, people ask, who's your favorite fictional character? It's not Harry Potter, it ain't Tom Sawyer, it ain't even that girl off the Hunger Games, man. Chris got it, does it for me every time.
That's right, hey.
Because me and Devin Mom used to have an argument, I called Rashad, like, man, what's going on with Chris? And it was always good, always.
That's right.
Chris,
I did like a little project. First it was for school, but then I took it further. It was like, say the most craziest shit to a female and see what their reaction would be, right? So I just come out the box. This is in my Black Planet days. I was a beast.
Yeah, I remember Black Planet. I remember
that shit was always down, yo. They like never paid the bills for that shit. But anywho, server was a piece of shit. But I used to say this crazy shit like, hey, what's up? I like the way your lips look. Maybe you should suck my dick. Hit me back. And I would get like the craziest responses like, well, usually you don't come at no female like that, but I like your honesty.
No.
Yes, I would get this and I'd write it down and I'd keep a chart. So then one day, after the school project was over, I decided to take it further. I figured that all chicks just like something to look at. They didn't really care about what was the person about or anything like that. They just wanted to look at the motherfucker. So, this nigga thinks every time I cuss it's hilarious. That's why I gotta have him on my side when I do stand up. Anywho, so I just made like this character. His name was Chris because every nigga named Chris. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So I had like some picture I found on the internet which kind of slightly resembled me.
Exactly like him. So the nigga was sitting with a shirt with a six pack.
Yeah, like. So I'm like, oh yeah, goofy bras would go crazy with it. It was my Black Planet days, I remind you. So I hit him up with some wild, crazy shit like, yeah, you see my picture, you know, I know you like what you're looking at, so why don't you give me your number so I can call you, then we can plan on fucking. And I get numbers, son, and I get like a list of them, and then I go one by one and I call, and they be like, who is this? Yeah, this Chris. I said with all the smooth voice, yeah, this Chris. They be like, oh, I like your picture.
This is early in the game, because it got better.
So then I build it up from there, and I know a lot of females like, this nigga is crazy, but you was probably one of them hoes that hit me up. I still got that login. I'd go through and scroll some of y'all. Anywho, so I said I'm gonna take it a further step, and I'm gonna actually do face-to-face meets.
This was my favorite.
But I'm not gonna meet as Chris. I'm gonna meet as me.
Chris' best friend.
Rashad. Exactly. So I met a couple of sorry individuals, and they like, oh yeah, Chris told me so much about you, y'all cool ass homies and shit like that.
Because Chris worked as a male model, so he was always out of town.
Out of town, son. And I'm in like his representative agent. I'm one of his boys, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, my boy Chris, you know what I'm saying? He out on the road, he chilling, doing his thing. So females be like, oh yeah, okay. And so I hit them up like, you wanna hang out? Okay, cool, no doubt. So we hanging out. And then by the end of the night, they be like, you remind me so much of Chris. Duh, bitch, I am the same person. But anywho, they didn't know that. So later on, I end up smashing, right? It was wrong.
But it wasn't that wrong. It was actually one girl who thought she was playing Chris and Rashad.
Right.
She hit Rashad late at night talking to Chris like, Rashad didn't say nothing to you, did he? No. Okay, well how you been? Like, seriously, you ain't gonna tell me? So I'm with my best friend?
So I'd get like emails from chicks, they'd be like, I have a confession. While you was out of town in New York, shooting for the Polo runway. Shout out to Ralph Lauren. Shout out to Ralph Lauren. Me and Rashad was hanging out, and I want to be the first one to tell you because as me, I'd have the trap on their ass and be like, oh, you better tell that nigga, or I tell him. Nothing ass broad, I got you. I have a leash on their ass. So then they hit up, well, I just want you to know before anything else, we had sex, and I'm so sorry for hurting you and messing up your trust, and I don't want to get in between friends and stuff like that, and I don't want you to think of me bad. So I laughed my ass off like, this bro just really thinks she's confessing. So as Chris, I sent her an email like, I'm very hurt by this, but
Rashad was a charming guy.
What would Jesus do? Jesus would forgive. And being the Christian that I am, I just want to move closer to Christ.
Name me Chris.
And forgive you for your actions. And maybe we can sit down and talk about this. And I don't want you to feel any certain type of way towards Rashad because he's a man. And that's what men do. This broad responded back, you are so understanding. To be so young. I really like that about you. And I cried, you know, it was a funny story, but I had to kill Chris because it got too much.
Oh, please. This is how Chris died.
So,
going down south, not to see his family who was alive.
He's going to visit his ancestors.
He was going to visit his ancestors.
That's right.
If you don't know what an ancestor is, get off Facebook. First of all, read a book. Ancestors are dead. Like,
Harriet Tubman
would be an ancestor.
Chris got it was like Alex Haley, motherfucker. He was going to visit his people back in the day. But what happened?
So
he got an accident.
Actually, so I mean, I don't want to interrupt you, but are you telling me that Chris died in a time machine accident?
Yes. The time machine was a car. It was a Buick Century. And it hit a ditch and flipped over 3 times.
Oh yeah, he fell asleep.
Fell asleep driving because he was coming from New York from the Polo runway. And then he was driving from New York to Mississippi. And he hit a ditch in Mississippi. You know how many ditches in the road in Mississippi? And the shit flipped over 3 times and he died.
And every chick leaned on his best friend, Rashad. But here's my favorite part. See, I don't know if Rashad been keeping count of this, but 2 years ago, man, I called you. You was in the car. And when you answered, I didn't know it was you because you had a Jamaican accent.
Oh!
You told me your name was.
Oh shit, I don't remember the name.
This nigga said, "This is Christopher." The girl was in the car. I guess she got out to get popped. I hear the door closed, but nigga, this is me. This is me. I'm just with the chick because she think I'm Jamaican. Like, why would she think you're Jamaican? Guess what I told you?
Yo, shout out to Carla Martin. It was 2 years ago, right? And we seen this badass chick, right? And there was lines of dudes trying to holler at her. I mean, it was literally a line. And she was turning all of them down. And I said, to be funny, I'm gonna roll up on her and just talk to her. And he dared me. He said, I dare you to do it in a Jamaican accent. So me go on ahead and do it, you know. So me go on and pull up to her. I said, hey girl, where the fuck you from now? She go, oh my God, are you Jamaican? Yeah, I'm here from G. What the fuck you want? She go, I just love your accent. It's not an accent, it's how I'm talk. I'm hungry. I want food, you know. Or cook up a rice and bean. She was like, you gotta take my number down. You just gotta take my number down. I said, okay, no problem.
His name was Christopher, man. I was so proud.
So I put her number in and then I drove off. And then I got out the car and I did a little happy dance. Like, oh shit. What fucked up was I called her and she wanted to have breakfast that night. Her and her dumbass cousin. So my boy Carver, who actually has dreads, he had to come. So I'm like, cool, nigga. You got the dreads, I got the accent. Let's roll. We got this.
We make one good Jamaican.
Right. Accent, dread, together, a Jamaican. We can do this shit. I had to order in patois when the dude came up. It's like, how may I help you? What would you like to order? I was like, boy, move for me now. Now look upon the order. I mean, I see what me want. The girl was like, oh my God. It was fucked up. Her dad is from Jamaica. And then she said, you don't sound like how they do in Jamaica. Your accent is kind of funny. Then I hit her with, I'm quick on my feet. I say, I'm here being up here for a long time, it's a switch, It's a switch, you talk like this, you're from your roots. So she asked about my cousin, who's my homie, you know what I'm saying, why doesn't he have an accent? I said, that boy been up here since I look at you. Right, he said that boy been up here since I look at you. Yeah, I don't know nothing about the J and I come back to the hometown from the back of the yard.
I called him. I didn't know who I was
talking to. And I was like, shit, I couldn't break character. So I picked up my he was like, John? Yeah, this is me, this is Christopher. Christopher? Who the fuck is Christopher? Boy, what the fuck you call up my phone from? What you want now? I'll go on, I'll talk to you later.
She gets out the car. This nigga voice just changed. You know what this is, nigga? What number you call? I'm like, I don't know.
He thought he was talking to Cleo. Right. I was gonna read him over. Funnier thing, we went out on a date. Man, this chick, she was bad. She was she's actually a video girl. She had a couple videos and shit, raps. So she's like, yeah, pick me up around 7 or 8. We'll go to the spot. I'm like, cool. I downloaded 20 Jamaican songs just because I had to be authentic. I downloaded like 15 dance hall joints, and then I got like hardcore Jamaican shit in there, like Bounty Killer and all type of shit. Movado. I roll up on I'm playing Most Def. But I take that shit out like, oh, sorry, Dad. Put you in, and then the shit is called Jamaican Crazy. I threw this shit in. And there was just all types of reggae going on. She was like, oh shit, that's my song. I'm like, yeah, no, what the fuck, you know. I ordered and passed while we went to this restaurant. Shit was like $100 a plate. And the dude was like, what do you have? I was like, yeah, you know, I stopped right there. He was like, excuse me? What the fuck? Can't order from me, the boy cannot hear me. Great, man. That's, I'm done with that life. I have to kill those characters.
I love it. I wasn't going to my topic, but you know what? Mine will wait till next week. So, Laura, I haven't forgot about you. I know what you pulled. I know I got you. But I'm in the shop. Oh my God, I had to give myself to Mr. FYF himself, aka Chris Got It.
Another thing, these two niggas asked for water when they walked in. They just leave their fucking water on my wood tables, and I got water stains.
Buy some coasters.
I don't know.
Right, nigga. He had to send them on newspapers and old bus transfers. Since you come with a transfer.
It's Sunday, nigga. Shout out to the super transfer.
Man, let me give my shout outs so we can get out of here. Dev, D'Angelo, Angie, Lene, Qualita, Gretchen.
Hey, Angie, I heard your Facebook shit be depressing as hell.
Miara. I'm gonna shout out Miara. Her shit's
yo, you gotta get a life, bro.
It's depressing, man.
I'm like, for real, get you a job.
I hate my baby dad. That shit never sticking in my boot. He's like, we hold it up with you. Like, what? Man.
Every time he wanna say I'm an ass fucker.
Right. You do that 12 times, they try to label you. I'm like, come on, girl, you gotta chill. Anyhow, shout out to my sister Miara, my sister Cook, Serena, Isha, all the Barbers, Imani,
shout out
George,
to your mama again.
D'Angelo. Happy birthday, Mom. And
see you.
One more thing, just address this for me.
What's up?
If you don't want to do what a chick do, does it really make you antisocial?
No. If a chick likes to go to dick sucking competitions, and I don't, I'm not wrong.
I hear you, but if they was out of participants, they needed you to be a judge. Would you go there? Would you be like, let me not be in that social?
Yeah. Boom, go ahead, go. I'll be right there clapping you on.
No, nigga, you an actual judge. Like, you this guy.
Oh, I'm that guy. Of course I'd go. I'd come too.
Anyhow, man, enjoy y'all night. Laura, I got you next week. I'll be in the shop, I promise. And shout out to Jamie, to Allie, Alea, Aviana. Dev, you shout so we can go.
Ed, Mom, Rashad.
Shout out to Devin's mama.
Hey.
Got a good son right here. Go ahead.
Qualita, Gretchen, Jamie, Diddy, DeLeo.
Oh, Diddy, I heard you got kids, nigga. Didn't know you. Never mind.
Go ahead, Molly, you got any shouts? Alright, man. Deuces, people. Deuces. Oh, Devin, end it the right way.
Skill, kill, swag.
Deuces, people.